My name is Harry and I'm here to help. If you like the tutorial you're about to watch, consider taking a look at my premium seamless texturing course linked in the description below. In this course, I cover everything a beginner would need to know to become a pro at seamless texturing. It also comes with a bonus pack of over 70 seamless textures with normal and reflect maps included. Links for a 60% off Udemy coupon and a free month of Skillshare can be found in the description below. Hi, my name is Harry and I'm here to help. In today's tutorial, we'll be colorizing this old black and white photo using neural filters in Photoshop. There are quite a few of these neural filters in Photoshop that accomplish a lot of powerful effects using artificial intelligence. One of these filters uses the AI to automatically colorize black and white photos. This is an example of what we can accomplish in just a few minutes with these neural filters. After you have your photo imported, we'll need to run a filter on this image. Go up to Filter, then to Neural Filters. Now that the filter interface is opened, select the Colorize filter and turn it on. If this is your first time using this filter, you may need to download it quickly. Now that the filter is turned on, you should notice it immediately begins the process of colorizing your image. Photoshop by default has done a pretty amazing job using its AI to figure out logical colors for each part of this image. We do, however, have some control over the image using the sliders to the right. We can adjust things like the overall saturation of the colorization, as well as the amount of specific colors present in the image. Adjusting the color artifacts reduction slider will attempt to smooth out some of the colors in the image to avoid the AI getting carried away with a specific color. In our case, the image was pretty good to begin with. You can also add some smoothing to the image by adjusting the noise reduction slider. Another thing we can choose is a color profile from the drop-down at the top. For this example, let's use the retro light yellow profile. This will brighten up the image and add a warm yellow tint. I think this works well for a sunlit photo like this, however it's a bit too strong right now. Let's lower the profile strength to 15. Lastly, we'll select the Output as a new color layer checkbox at the bottom. This will save out just the colors being added to the image rather than the combined result of the black and white image plus the colors. This will allow us to fix some color bleed in the next step a lot easier. Switch to your Eyedropper tool using the I key and change the sample mode at the top to Current Layer. This will ensure we are only sampling the color from the color layer rather than the combined result of the black and white plus the color. Now we'll use our eyedropper to select the blue from this man's pant leg and then switch to our brush using the B key. I'm using a soft brush here to avoid harsh edges. Now we can paint this blue color on the left pant leg so that it matches the blue on the right pant leg. We can use this same method to fix this woman's skirt and to fix this man's hand on the far right. Now that the colors on the image look good, let's adjust some of the brightness and contrast. We'll be using the Camera Raw filter to do this. First, make a duplicate of both the black and white layer and the color layer, and then collapse them together using Ctrl and E. Now right-click this new duplicated layer and convert it to a smart object. This will ensure the Camera Raw filter can be faded or removed later if we want to. Next, go to Filter and then Camera Raw. Now that we have Camera Raw open, twirl down the Basic menu at the top. Let's warm the image up using the temperature slider, and add a bit of magenta to the image as well. Now we can pull the highlights down to avoid overexposure, brighten the shadows and the whites, and darken the blacks to add some contrast. We'll turn up the texture slider to sharpen the details a bit, and increase the clarity to further add contrast and sharpness. Lastly, we'll boost the saturation of the midtones with the Vibrance slider. We'll pull down the overall saturation of the entire image using the Saturation slider. We can click this icon at the bottom right of the image to toggle between before and after our adjustments to make sure everything looks good. Now that we're done, we can compare it to the original black and white photo to see how much of a difference all these changes have made. If you found this tutorial helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel for more great digital art tips. Thanks for watching. You can find more great information just like this in my premium seamless texturing course hosted on Udemy and Skillshare. Links for a 60% off Udemy coupon and a free month of Skillshare can be found in the description below.